Hi everyone, it's Elisa Cecilia. Today's episode is one I wanted to get ahead on recording because emotionally, it's a hard day. It's my dad's birthday. The first one since we finally laid both of my parents to rest at Sunset Hills Veterans Cemetery in Bozeman, Montana. That happened just 1 month ago on April 21st, 2025. Since then, I visited them on Mother's Day and now on my father's birthday, and with Memorial Day weekend approaching, the timing has been deeply emotional. The columbarium where they now rest was something my dad, Captain Richard Allgood, dreamed about for years. It's a beautiful final resting place, not just for him and my mom, but for so many other veterans and their families who now have a place close to home to remember and honor their loved ones. That was so important to him. And today, knowing that his dream came true on his birthday, fills me with pride, peace, and a sense of completion. The letter I'm reading today was written by my mom, Sarah Allgood, on May 21st, 1971. Just yesterday, she had written to my dad saying if their baby turned out to be a girl, she'd like to name her Elisa Cecilia. That's me. So today, as I read this next letter, her voice, her humor, her exhaustion, her fierce love, I realize how fully I was already loved before I ever existed, and how much love they were trying to hold on to across a world at war. Here's the letter. 21 May, 11 o'clock. Hi, sweetheart. I hope you've gotten the positive news. I didn't go to the club as I told you in this afternoon's letter, so Dave Inn found out from Jan. He stopped by here for congratulations, and don't ask me how. He just picked up the phone and said, "This is Colonel Inn, and I'd like to get in touch with Captain Allgood." Well, within 3 minutes he was talking to one of your buddies. I don't know if the guy understood the call was to let you know that my test was positive. I know I love you. Did you know that? The phone has been ringing all night with congratulations. Every time I pray it's going to be you. I keep hoping I can talk to you. Connie called. Her mom is very ill and she has to go home on emergency leave. I told her I would take her to the airport at 8 a.m. She was very upset. Oh, and Dave and Jan are seeing each other again as of Thursday night. He's going on leave for a month in June, so I'm hoping it'll end then. What do you do for entertainment? I worry about my little chickadee. You can't believe how horny I've been. I've been putting at least 50 cents in the pot a night. At this rate, I might need an allotment from my husband. Ha! I can't believe I've been in bed all day. I just felt too tired to get up and out. Besides, if you did call, I sure didn't want to miss you. Baby, I live for September 8th. It seems so far away. Butch called to say congratulations and send congratulations to you. He saw Jan at the club and she told him I was too tired to go and that I was pregnant. He wanted to make sure I wasn't sick. He said he knew if I was, I damn sure wouldn't call anyone. I explained I was just tired, and he said he promised to look after me until July, and if he didn't, he'd feel bad about telling you he would. He really likes Jan. I wish she'd get hung up on him instead of Dave. Anyway, I'm hung up on Captain Richard Allgood. Forever and ever, amen. I'm watching the late movie in between writing. Robert Mitchum, 1914. Boy, I wish you were here to laugh with me. You know, I couldn't make it without your picture to kiss and talk to. I talk to you all the time. Do your ears burn? When you start answering, I'll admit myself to T4. Well, little chickadee, I love you. We want you, and we need you. So please take care and keep sending your love. Night, night. I'll sleep warm tonight because I'm no longer alone. It isn't viable yet, but I know I'm carrying a baby. We made it in love. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I love you. That was my mom, Sarah Allgood, writing to my dad on May 21st, 1971, the day after she told him she wanted to name their baby Elisa Cecilia if it was a girl. They couldn't have known that I'd be sitting here more than 50 years later reading their words back to the world. Today, on my dad's birthday, I'm so grateful to finally have a place to visit him and my mom. I'm grateful for the columbarium at Sunset Hills, which now holds their ashes and honors their love, their service, and their story. I'm grateful for these letters, and I'm grateful you're here, listening. If you've been moved by this story, please share this podcast with someone who believes in love, in service, or in the power of memory. You can read along and support the show at theallgoodslove.com or on Patreon at patreon.com/theallgoodslove. Until next time, this is Elisa Cecilia, their daughter, telling the story they left behind.